Hello. While I was on Twitter earlier in the day, I came across a couple of stories, and one of them is from a source that I have rarely consulted, but this was shared by Professor Jordan Peterson, and the story is about India. No person can be forcibly vaccinated without consent. Hasn't made carrying vaccine certificate mandatory for any purpose, Center tells Supreme Court. So I'll just read the opening lines, and when I post this video on YouTube, then I'll leave a link for this story and you can read the details. Let's see how long this is. It's not very long, it's just probably take a couple of minutes. But I'll just read the opening lines. The central government has made it clear before the Supreme Court that there is no COVID-19 vaccination mandate and that vaccination is not mandatory. Responding to a plea seeking ease of access to vaccination to persons with disabilities, the central government has submitted before the Supreme Court of India that its guidelines do not envisage any forcible vaccination, and here's an important point, without obtaining consent of the concerned individual. While emphasizing that COVID-19 vaccination is in larger public interest, and it has been duly advised, advertised, and communicated through various print and social media platforms that all citizens should get vaccinated, the government has stated that no person can be forced to be vaccinated against their wishes. So this is what Jordan Peterson shared. Now then there was this article in the Reuters, completely in contrast. Israeli study shows fourth shot of COVID-19 vaccine less effective on Omicron. Now, of course, that article is related to law and this is related to supposedly to science, but this is particularly about one country with a very uniform population. So here in the image you see a 93-year-old Sherry Marco with her mask on, and there is a doesn't look like a doctor because he has a handgun. So what does it say? 93-year-old Sherry Marco receives a fourth dose of the coronavirus disease COVID-19 vaccine following a vaccination party after Israel approved a second booster shot for the immunocompromised, people over 60 years, and medical staff in a retirement home in Netanya, Israel, January 5, 2022. And the first couple of lines read, Jerusalem, January 17, Reuters. A fourth shot of COVID-19 vaccine boosts antibodies to even higher levels than the third jab, but it is not enough to prevent Omicron infections, according to a preliminary study in Israel. Israel's Sheba Medical Center has given second booster shots in a trial among its staff and is studying the effect of the Pfizer booster in 154 people after 2 weeks, and the Moderna booster in 120 people after 1 week, said Gili Regev Yoshe, I believe that's how it is pronounced, director of the Infectious Diseases Unit. These were compared to a control group that did not receive the fourth shot. Those in the Moderna group had previously received 3 shots of Pfizer's vaccine, the hospital said. Again, I'll leave the link when I upload this video, and you can read the rest, which would take just another minute of your time. So, a couple of stories, a couple of totally different pictures that one can see, one from India, one from Israel. It's up to you to explore the reasons why it is the way it is. The psychological, the social, the scientific, the political, and whatever reasons you want to explore. That would be up to you. But if you think about in terms of ethics, morals, consciences, individual rights, maybe you would come to a conclusion that would favor one over the other. That decision would be yours. This is all I had to share. Thank you for your time, and bye-bye.